Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nobalkis Anissa binti Abdullah. My number matric 305783. Today, I would like to present our research regarding the position of Islam under Article 3, Paragraph 1 of the Federal Constitution of Malaysia. This article states that Islam is the religion of the Federation, while other religions may be practiced peacefully and harmoniously in Malaysia. This position give Islam an important position in the administration, law, and identity of the country. But Malaysia is neither a fully secular state nor a theocratic Islam state. Islam itself is a religion that emphasizes peace, justice, and equality, composition, and unity among mankind. Understanding the position of Islam is important to reduce misunderstanding and strengthen mutual respect among people of different religions and backgrounds. The problem addressed in this study is the confusion and misunderstanding among some Malaysians regarding the actual meaning and constitutional significance of Article 3, Paragraph 1. Many individuals assume that recognizing Islam as the religion of the Federation limits the rights and religious freedom of non-Muslims. This misunderstanding may create sensitivity and misconceptions within Malaysia's multicultural society. Besides that, public exposure to constitutional knowledge is still limited, especially regarding religions and governance. As a result, the level of awareness and understanding about the constitutional position of Islam differs among members of society. There are three main objectives in this research. First, to identify the level of awareness toward Article 3, Paragraph 1 of the Federal Constitution among respondents. Second, to examine respondents' understanding regarding the status of Islam as the religion of the Federation in Malaysia. Third, to analyze respondent perception toward the importance of Article 3, Paragraph 1 in Malaysian society. This study also is guided by three research questions. First, what is the level of awareness toward Article 3, Paragraph 1 among respondents? Second, how well the respondents understand the status of Islam as the religion of the Federation? Third, what are respondents' perceptions regarding the importance of Article 3, Paragraph 1 in Malaysian society? This study is important because it helps increase awareness and understanding of Article 3, Paragraph 1 among students and the public. Through the research, people may gain clearer knowledge regarding the constitutional position of Islam in Malaysia. In addition, the finding can contribute to academic references related to constitutional studies, governance, and public administration. The study also helps promote harmony in Malaysia's multicultural society by reducing misunderstandings related to religion and constitutional matters. Furthermore, this research can become a useful reference for future research interested in constitutional awareness and public perception in Malaysia. For the literature review, this study refers to the Islamic Review written by Khwaja Kamaluddin and published in 1913. This work is considered important in the development of modern Islamic thought during the early 20th century. The publication was produced during a period when the Muslim world faced Western colonial expansions and widespread misconceptions about Islam. The author defined Islam through a rational, scholarly, and critical approach while discussing religious, political, social, and cultural issues. One of the major themes highlighted in the publication is Western misunderstanding toward Islam and Muslim. The author explained that Western media often distort facts about the Ottoman Empire and Muslim societies, creating negative perceptions of Islam among Europeans. In addition, the publication discussed the decline of the Ottoman Empire and European colonial intervention. In A Cross versus Crescent, the author described how European powers used propaganda and political strategies to weaken Muslim states. Overall, the Islamic Review reflected Islamic revival, Muslim political awareness, and resistance against colonialism. For the literature review, this study refers to the Islamic Review written by Khwaja Kamaluddin and published in 1913. This work is considered important in the development of modern Islamic thought during the early 20th century. The publication was produced during a period when the Muslim world faced Western colonial expansions and widespread misconceptions about Islam. The author defined Islam through rational, scholarly, and critical approach while discussing religious, political, social, and cultural issues. One of the major themes highlighted in the publication is Western misunderstanding toward Islam and Muslim. The author explained that Western media often distort facts about the Ottoman Empire and Muslim societies, creating negative perceptions of Islam among Europeans. In addition, the publication discussed the decline of the Ottoman Empire and European colonial intervention. In A Cross versus Crescent, the author described how European powers used propaganda and political strategies to weaken Muslim states. Overall, the Islamic review reflected Islamic revival, Muslim political awareness, and resistance against colonialism.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nashara Anissa Binti Sarum. My number matric is 29853. Today, I will present the methodology used in our study entitled The Level of Awareness Toward the Status of the Islam as the Religion of the Federation in Malaysia, a case study. Methodology refers to the process and a method used to collect and analyze data in a research study. In this research, we use a quantitative survey approach because it is suitable for collecting numerical data and measuring respondents' awareness, understandings, and their perceptions systematically. This method also allows the findings to be presented clearly through a percentage, frequencies, tables, and charts. 4.1 Research Designs. For this study, we adopted a quantitative research design using the survey method. The purpose of the research is to examine the level of awareness and understanding regarding Article 3.1 of the Federal Constitution, particularly on the position of Islam as the religion of the Federation. A quantitative approach is appropriate because it helps researchers collect measurable data and identify the patterns and the trends among respondents. The survey method was selected because it is a practical, time-saving, and cost-effective for collecting information for many respondents within a short period of time. The survey was conducted through an online questionnaire using a Google form, which made the data collection process easier and more convenient. 4.2 Population and Sampling. The target population of the study consists of university students. University students were selected because they are commonly exposed to discussion related to law, governance, and constitutional issues. Meanwhile, the public represents different levels of awareness and understanding in society. A total of hundreds of respondents participate in this study. The sampling method used was confidence sampling, where a respondent was chosen based on their availability and willingness to participate. This method is suitable for academic research because it is a simple, practical, and economical. Data collection method. The data was collected through an online questionnaire distributed using a Google Forms. Google Form was chosen because it allows faster data collection and reduces cost and enables respondents to answer the survey anytime using the smartphone, tablets, or computers. The questionnaire link was distributed through a platform such as WhatsApp and Telegram, especially among the University Utara Malaysia students. Before answering the questionnaire, respondents were informed about the purpose of the study to ensure informed participation. Participation was voluntary and the respondent could withdraw at any time. In addition, no personal information was collected, ensuring that all responses remain anonymous and confidential. This approach will help to maintain ethical standards and encourage honest answers from respondents. Research instrument. The research instrument used in this study was a structured questionnaire. The questionnaire was designed carefully to ensure that all the question was clear, relevant, and easy to understand. The questionnaire consisted of 3 sections. Section A, demographic information. This section collected respondent basic information such as gender, age, semester, college, and race background. Section B, awareness of Article 3.1. This section will focus on the respondent awareness and knowledge regarding of the federal constitutions. Section C, understanding and perception. This section evaluated respondents to understand and perceptions regarding Islam as the religion of federation. As a Likert scale, a region from a strongly agree to strongly disagree was used in these sections. The questionnaire include multiple choice question and short answer response to obtain both factual information and personal opinions. Validity and reliability. To ensure the quality and accuracy of the questionnaire, the research review all the questions carefully to maintain the content reliability. Content reliability ensure that the questions are relevant to the objective of the study and able to measure respondent awareness and understanding accurately. A pilot test was conducted among the small group of University Utara Malaysia students before the survey to distributions. The purpose of the pilot test was identified to unclear or confusing question to improve the wording and structure of the questionnaire. Based on the feedback received, several improvements were made for reliability, consistent questions, formats such as Likert scale items were used to ensure the stable and dependable responses. So this helped improve the reliability and effectiveness of the questionnaire. Data analysis method. The collected data was analyzed using descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics was chosen because they help summarize and present the data in a simple and understanding form. The main methods used were frequencies, percentage. The frequencies show the number of respondents was selected a particular answer, while a percentage this helps make a comparison easy and clearly. The findings were presented using table, pie charts, and bar charts to improve the data interpretation and understanding. No advanced statistical tests were used because the purpose of this study was only the measures respondents' awareness and perceptions rather than to test relationships between variables. This is all for our methodology sections. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Tuan Zaidi bin Tuan Lah. My matric number is 299. For section B, question 1. For section C, question number 1, 47 strongly agree.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Nura Ain Shahira. My matric number 305589. Today I will explain the current issue and challenge related to the status of Islam as a religion of the Federation in Malaysia. First, one of the main challenges is the lack of public understanding toward Article 3 of the Federal Constitution. Many Malaysians still misunderstand the ethical meaning of Article 3. Some people assume that Malaysia is either fully Islamic or fully secular, which creates confusion. Besides that, limits constitutional education and meaningful information of social media also increase misunderstanding among society. Second, another challenge is maintaining interreligious harmony. Malaysia is a multicultural country, so mutual respect and religious tolerance are very important. However, different interpretations regarding religious rights may sometimes create tension and society polarization. Therefore, understanding the respect between different communities is necessary to maintain national harmony. Next, there are also challenges involving court interpretation regarding Article 3. Over time, court interpretation have changed and developed. Early decisions view Article 3 mainly as symbolic, but recent cases have given Islam a wider role in legal and administrative matters. Because of this, debate about the relationship between civil law and Sharia law are still ongoing. Lastly, integrity issue and political manipulation are also major concerns. Religious issues are sometimes used for political interest, which may create division among communities. At the same time, false information spread through social media can worsen public misunderstanding. Thus, for responsible discussion and accurate information are important to preserve unity and harmony in Malaysia. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Anishraya bint Mustafa, number matric 306026. To begin with, solutions refer to methods or action used to resolve a problem. In this context, several solutions can help strengthen harmony and unity in Malaysia, including strengthening religious understanding and education, upholding justice and constitutional right, promoting interreligious harmony, and enhancing the role of media and technology. Malaysia should strengthen religious understanding and education by improving awareness of Islam, the federal constitution, and religious tolerance through education programs and social media. At the same time, the government must ensure equal rights, religious freedom, and fair treatment for all citizens in order to maintain harmony and national unity. In addition, Malaysia should continue promoting interreligious harmony through interfaith programs and community activities that can strengthen respect, unity, and understanding among people from different religions and cultures. Media and technology should also be used responsibly to spread accurate information, promote tolerance, and reduce religious misunderstandings in society. In conclusion, Islam as the religion of the Federation is an important part of Malaysia's identity and is protected under Article 3 of the Federal Constitution while respecting other religions. Malaysia continues to uphold tolerance, justice, and peace in its multicultural society. Mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation among Malaysians are important to maintain national unity and avoid religious conflict. The government, schools, media, and society should work together to promote awareness of constitutional rights and religious harmony. Overall, justice, equality, and tolerance must continue to be practiced to ensure peace, stability, and harmony among all communities in Malaysia.